Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nat, and for those that have been here before, welcome back. Your girl has missed you. You know I did. And to those who are new to this page, I appreciate you so much for passing through. Okay, so today I am so excited. We are talking about something that I absolutely love. It is engraved, or is it engraved? Engraved into my heart, into my soul, into my blood. Sounds kind of wild, I know, but that's what it is. It is KARNAVAL. I love everything about Carnival, specifically mass playing, because who doesn't like to be naked on the road? So yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna talk about it. I'm going to recreate this makeup look that I did last year during carnival time. This is the costume that I took pictures with last year. And so I'm gonna recreate the same exact look, or try to recreate the same exact look from last year with said costume. Anywho, with that being said, let's get into Carnival and everything that Carnival has to deal with. So I did a whole video about the origin of Carnival, and you guys could actually click the link in my bio where we talk about the history of Carnival and how it started. When you decide that you are like, I'm going to Carnival, I'm gonna dress up in these beautiful, elaborate, detailed, vibrant costumes, you want to choose a mass band. And now in Trinidad and Tobago Carnival specifically, that's what we're going to talk about, there are so many to choose from. Some of the popular ones are Tribe, Bliss, which is I guess an offset of Tribe, Yuma, what else? I played with Paparazzi Carnival. There's, the Paparazzi band. There's also Ronnie and Carol. They're old school bands. Rogue is pretty new to the scene. I believe they came out in 2020, if I'm not correct. And a lot of people look at the prices of costumes and like, oh my gosh, it's a lot. And it has. It really, really is a lot of money. However, you're not just paying for the costume, you're paying for the experience for those 2 days. So you're paying for, obviously, the materials of your costume, but you're also paying for unlimited drinks, including high shelf liquor, okay? I don't know who could drink all that stuff in the sun, but some people do. And then food, because during Carnival, you get both breakfast and lunch if you make it to either one of those two. And I'm somebody that likes to know where her money's being spent. And if I'm paying my good money, you best believe I'm gonna be there from sunup to sundown. And that's what me and my sister did in 2015. We were on the road from 7:30 a.m. up until 11:15 p.m. and we just kept going and going and going. So after you all have chosen your band, next comes the band launch. And that band launch pretty much is like a showcase of all the costumes to be worn for that coming carnival. So the band launch again usually happens in July and August. Let's do this year. The band launch usually happens in July and August of this year. And then the parade or the carnival takes place in February of March of 2024. Got it? Let's continue. During this band launch, you are seeing, wow, my pores are really big. Ooh. You are seeing a whole bunch of different costumes, and those different costumes are called sections. And so it's like, what section are you gonna play with? I'm gonna play in the green section, I'm gonna play in the blue section, I'm gonna play in the red section, so on and so forth. So now after you choose your section, normally after the band launch, they start registration. And registration means you put your down payment for the costume that you have chose, along with the add-ons. So let's break down costumes. So let's say I'm going to be in the Nat section. There are usually 3 types of levels in each section. So you have your back line, which is a, bra and panty for the most part, because now it's all about bikini masks. A bra and panty and maybe like a cute little arm piece, leg piece, and that's it. Then you have midline where you could like zhuzh it up a little bit more, where you have bra and panty, maybe a collar, maybe like a little backpack, whatever, a cute little headpiece next. Then you have frontline, which is like over the top feather backpack, over the top outfit, beautiful big old headpiece. And now they have this thing called ultra frontline, which is just the ones that want to show stop. These are the people that want to be seen, want their pictures to be in the front page of TNT Guardian. Yeah, those are those type of people that don't necessarily plans and do all those fun things, and they just, take pictures, sit your behinds down, take pictures. At least that's what I see. If I'm gonna go to Carnival and the music is pumping, I'm having a grand time. Now don't get it twisted. In 2020, I did do Frontline with a big old backpack. But now, going through the streets and hitting people with your backpack, it's kind of like, maybe I'll downgrade just a little bit next year. But I love a big backpack. Who doesn't love a backpack? And what a backpack is pretty much I'll just show you guys a clip right here. So now usually when you start planning for Carnival, you want to do it the year before. Oftentimes what I see is, one prime example, when we were leaving the Hyatt in February of 2020, before the pepperoni pandemical pizza happened, a lot of people were booking rooms for 2021 Carnival. And they just like to get their heads up, quick start, you know what I mean? And so it's best to plan early than to plan late. Make sure that you have your funds beforehand. So if you know that come August or July through the end of the year, you want to make sure every fund that you need is available. So from January to June, make sure you're collecting and saving as much as you can, because as we know, inflation is hitting everywhere. And I only could imagine what prices for certain fetes and hotel accommodations were or are going to be for, well, technically, are going to be for this year, or we're going to be for this year, because Carnival is in a couple of days. But y'all know what I mean. You definitely need a form of transportation. Carnival is not just about the parade that happens that Monday and Tuesday. It's literally a week long of events that last from sunup to sundown, from sundown to sunup. And you want to make sure you hit all these events. And most of them are inclusive, meaning that you pay a ticket and they have unlimited drink, unlimited food, unlimited vibes, people jumping off the stage, you're high as heck, it's just an experience you have to do. Now, these parties and fetes are all over the island. Some are a little bit closer to Port of Spain, the capital of Trinidad and Tobago. And then you have some that are a little bit farther away. Make sure your transportation is set in stone even before you start booking the parties. A lot of people are like, yeah, you should just rent a vehicle. Yeah, y'all don't know how to drive in Trinidad. If you're not from Trinidad, don't try to drive in Trinidad during Carnival. It's not smart, okay? You want to make it back home, right? So it's way easier to find somebody to help with that. Let's keep it real. Carnival is one of those money-making times that brings in a lot of tourism for the country. So there are numerous people that are willing to help out and be a driver for the duration of your stay. Also, make sure that you are booking your place of stay ahead of time. So that's the Hilton, I believe, the Hyatt. If you're blessed enough to have a friend or family or family friend to stay with, that's absolutely amazing. We ended up staying in Belmont, which was we literally could walk to the Savannah. The location was perfect the first time we went in 2015, but the second time in 2020, there was more of us and that house really could not accommodate us. Just make sure that your place of stay is well equipped and can accommodate those that are with you. Make sure you book your flight early. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot that. Make sure you book your flight early. I'm gonna say that one more time. Make sure you book your flight early. If I do a quick Google search right now to see how much flights cost to Trinidad, and I just read an article that I believe Caribbean Airlines just added a couple more flights, baby, they are like 3 rent payments. I think we booked in June or July of 2019 for 2020. Make sure the plan is clear for everybody in your party. This is like an estimate of when we want to book. Make sure your money's in order, so on and so forth. And I want to say I paid like $600. This was 2020, pre-pandemic. Probably a little bit over $620 for my round trip ticket. Yeah, I don't know how much other people pay, but just make sure you do it ahead of time. Now, the most important part of when choosing your costume is making sure you are choosing the size that you are currently at. I know I was one of them. A lot of people, including myself, were like, well, I'm going to lose like 5 pounds by the time Carnival comes. So I'm going to get me, instead of a 38D, I'm going to get me a 38C, or I'm going to get me a 36C. And then you don't lose weight, and then you out here looking crazy on the road. Make sure you purchase your exact size in that moment, because there are ways to adjust. If you do lose weight, you know, other than the other way around, and let's say, you know, you buy small and then you have to fit bigger things into smaller things, it really doesn't work like that. So make sure you purchase your costume in your exact size. Don't skip around it. Trust me, I'm somebody that did that, and no. And a lot of these bands now are very inclusive to the body. So let's say you are a triple Z, they will find, I don't know, maybe like stretching the truth a little bit, but a lot of bands will accommodate those that have bigger busts, that have, you know, want to, instead of having a 2-piece bra and panty, they probably want you to do, or they can, you know, make a monokini for you if you're not trying to be too revealing, and things like that. So speak with your section leader. They are more than willing to accommodate, to make you feel comfortable on the road, to make you feel comfortable overall. I mean, it's Carnival. It's Carnival. Free up yourself and whine, okay? We don't want nothing coming off, nothing slipping out. Holla at your section leaders. They will help you. They will help you. They will help you. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I did my eyebrows a little bit, and a little bit of highlight under my eyes. And can I just say, the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder with the NARS Matte, Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Like, if you're really not trying to look shiny, these are your go-to. Speaking of Danessa Myricks, she recently just dropped this Balm Powder Flush, right? Is that what it's called? Hold on, let me see. Yep, Blurring Balm Powder Flush. And you could use it on your cheeks. You can use it on your lips. And you know, her makeup is very versatile. So I'm so excited about that. When does it drop? 2/7. So in a couple of days, I'll be slow bopping my way to Sephora. Let's talk about these parties, okay? Number one, first and foremost, you have to do Juve. You have got to do Juve. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you're not doing Juve, go home, okay? Number two, before I say that, there were talks in the group chat about not playing mass for 2025. If you're not playing mass, then what are you doing? What is the point? Now, I understand not everybody wants to get into costume and spend that extra money, but what are you going to be doing on Monday and Tuesday while everybody's on the road freeing up themselves and wine? Oh, you know what? We're going to go with the Pat McGrath. She's the darker. Yes, Pat. You see that? I'm sorry. There's a big difference between quality and not so quality. Pat brings the quality. Do y'all see that? Pat brings the quality. So first things first, like I said, if you are not playing Juve, go home. You're not invited to Carnival for the rest of your life. So Juve happens Monday morning, like around 4 a.m., right? Think about it. Monday morning is Juve. After Juve is Carnival Monday. So you're literally sleepwalking to Juve or sleepwalking from Juve to Monday Mass. Now, I'm not saying this party list in any order. These are just parties that I have attended that I absolutely adored. Soca Brainwash. Private Ryan blesses you each year multiple times with multiple mixes on SoundCloud, on Spotify, Instagram. Bless this man's pockets by attending one of the fun Soca Brainwash events that he has during Carnival. And I love the themes that he has. So the last time we went, I think it was Treasures of the Orient. So you had everybody coming through with like Dragonfly Jones costumes, cute little geisha. outfits, and he had the fans and the cups. I still have my cup. No, that's definitely at my parents' house. And they had a whole bunch of different stages. So it was like a festival in one. It literally, I think, was called the Festival of Fun. And my cousin got her phone lost there, but that's her own fault. That's her own fault. I had a good time. There's this one video that I have on my phone I want to show you. All right, y'all, I found this. I found it. We gotta go back. DJ Private Ryan for the win. Okay? Soca Brainwash, make sure you go. Another event, Phuket on a Friday. The vibes were just perfect. The food was top notch. I ate well. I danced on somebody's son. Somebody's daughter was dancing on me. She don't really swing that way, but she must have smoked some neck stuff. And I think she was like from the Midwest. Not to say people from the Midwest are crazy, but she was off the Richter. Beach house. So originally, I thought I was going to go to Trinidad Carnival in 2013, 2014. Finally, we ended up in 2015. And we ended up going to this party called Pandemonium. And across the way was Beach House. There was this video of Beach House that I was like, oh my God, that is the party I like. Like, it was so beautiful. I'm going to see if I could find the clip and place it in here. Anywho, we went to Beach House. It was the most stush event. My family was like, you know, there was a one song called Pick Up Something, Anything. Run, tell me to grab something, anything. Run, tell me to run with it. So my sister did just that. Okay, she picked up my cousin and she ran with it. And everybody said, like, it's carnival. Carnival. Carnival is a time to just go all out. You guys sitting there with the purses and stuff. Now, don't get it twisted. The vibe was a little bit off. You know, it was very stush. But the food at Beach House, delicious. The Hennessy, pineapple Hennessy that I had. And then they had a makeup station. It was good. Like, it's bougie. But, yeah, I was done. Ooh, yeah, towards the end of the night, I was done. D-O-N-E, done. So I bought a ticket to Ambush. And Ambush is one of the biggest fetes. It's like Juve-esque, but it's not Juve. And I believe it's produced by Caesar's Army. They put on Ambush and AM Beach. I did not attend that, although I had a ticket, wasted my money, because nobody else in my crew got a ticket. So I was trying to sell it, but by the time I was trying to sell it, like they couldn't come pick it up in Belmont. So long story short, I never made it. And then AM Beach was one of the first parties we went to. Enough food. I saw a Kez. It was a vibe. I drank real good. I like AM Beach. It's literally on a beach. We met some dope people. It was, again, our first event. AM Beach is a good like starter. Like, the food was good. I ate real well. And yeah, it was a vibe. I thoroughly enjoyed AM Beach. But my top things, I definitely have to do Ambush. Definitely would do Phuket again. Beach House, maybe not. AM Beach for sure. Soca Brainwash for sure. And that's it. Where else I need to go? Let's put this beautiful purple. May I remind you, I'm just using one brush because, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, this purple. Oh, there's something about Pat McGrath. Pretty. But yeah, it's all about the fector. And the fector is somebody that likes to party. Depends what you like. You like what you like, right? So if you like stush events, then maybe Beach House is for you. If you like to get on bad, Ambush and Phuket is definitely for you. But it's something for everybody out there. Let's see if I could take one of these to do my lips. Ew. Next one. Ooh, maybe I could put the shadow, one of the shadows in my lipstick. My gloss. Let's see. Let's test it out. It's a nice color. This is definitely a carnival palette for sure. I actually got this palette specifically for 2020 Carnival. Maybe I just need some blue lipstick, but we're gonna work with what we have. Okay, it's like a little bit different, like a little. Oh, y'all see that? Much better. Oh, let's do this one. This is more celestial. Oh, I am having fun today. And you know what? That's what makeup is all about. And that also is what Carnival is all about. Shoot. Shoot. Oh my God. And we're forgetting about blush. Girl, what is going on? Oh, and we have to do highlight. Girl, what is going on? Act like you know. Act like you know. I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do this one for my highlight. Ew, it's so like celestial. Forever. Let's bring that up there. All right, y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm going to put on my bra and my think piece and I'll show you the final look. Well, technically this is it. Oh Lord, I got the spray in my eye. And this is my final carnival look. Or at least I tried to mimic what I did before. It's probably not the same thing, but we did it, okay? Overall, when in carnival, when at carnival, there's only one thing you need to focus on, and that is having fun, living in the moment. When I tell y'all to live in the moment, live in the moment. There's a video of my sister, she's just, and I was like, that's what it's all about. Enjoyment, okay? To everybody who's heading out to the lovely Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago, have a good time. Take a wine for me, take a shot for me. I'm gonna say this, voice for Road March, okay? So yes, Road March is the song that you hear being played, excuse me, multiple times throughout Carnival, but specifically when masqueraders cross the stage. And what that means is each band gets judged, right? So they go by section. So it's like, okay, come on. I forgot what section this one was called, but let's call it the pretty blue feather section. When the DJ decides what song to play over and over again, when crossing the stage, the judges then tally up the song that they heard over and over again, and then that song ends up winning Road March. So with that being said, voice for Road March all day. The most important part of the entire carnival experience is to have fun. Make sure you are having fun and live in the moment. It's such a blissful moment, and it's something that you really cannot explain. When you get into your costume, when you're listening to the music, there's a song out there. It's a soca song. I don't know if this is the right title, but it says soca does give you powers, and it's the truth. You can hear the same song 50 billion times, and you are going to hear it 50 billion times. But the energy that you get from hearing that song to continue to go on the road and whatever effect you're in, you're gonna have a good time. Regardless of whatever that may be happening on in your life, Carnival is a time to just free up yourself, live it up, have the most amazing time, and be free. Be free. To everyone heading down to the lovely Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago, please have fun. Take a wine for me. Take a shot for me. I'll be up here just reliving the moments on Instagram. Remember to live in the moment. Take a picture of the costume and ting, but make sure you are enjoying yourself, okay? Enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it. Have all fun at the concerts, the fetes, all that stuff. Stay vigilant. Stay on your P's and Q's. Stay safe. And enjoy yourself. And bring me back a keychain. I want a keychain. I love y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Until my next video, I'm out. Long live soca. I'll leave a link below for this song because it's vibes. Long live soca.